It's going to be a tense one. So another international showdown here. Germany versus the UK.
Frenzy rocking the dojo tag.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy. I hope they taught him how to deal with those kind of deficits in the dojo.
I don't know if top 15 player Aiken taught him that.
Coin cancel there from SchlimmShady. Looking promising. Nice little tech. Oh, good crouch cancel shine. Yeah, I didn't know that worked, but Frenzy obviously did, so props to him for that.
He has played against a couple of docs in his time, you know?
Yeah.
Dr. AZ Draz himself and Rash Attack as well. Not overly unfamiliar, I would say.
Yeah. Not quite on the level, but he still has the experience in the matchup.
Exactly.
Oh, those pills, they do a lot of damage, you know, so.
Pills.
Got to 2 and it did like 20.
I was talking about this with Shum yesterday. Oh, pills do so much damage.
So that SD cost Frenzy 91%, you can kind of see it like that.
Basically, yeah. That was a strange cape.
Yeah, the spot dodge through it was big though. Okay.
Not an insurmountable lead.
Yeah. The thing is, I said at the start of this set before we got into it, I think it's very important for Frenzy to like understand he can't force the aggression. He needs to kind of play the stage game.
Yeah.
But when you go stock down, it can be really hard to do that because you do need to, like, you know, there's just something different mentally when you are behind. You do need to win. You know, the onus is on you to act. So.
Exactly. And your opponent can, by virtue of like the way the game works with like percents and stocks, is they can basically force situations that are going to favor them by playing a certain defensive strategy over and over again and take trades, for instance. Like trades is like the most obvious example, but it goes beyond that.
Yeah. Or like it's much more favorable for them to camp near the edge when they're really high percent because they're going to die from any hit anyway, so they may as well be in a risky position because they have the chance to get a massive opening on you.
They can also justify higher risk-reward situations in neutral because the payoff is suddenly marginalized by the fact that a punish isn't so different to, you know, getting a really strong hit, straight hit in neutral.
Yeah, exactly. Like if the risk of everything is the same, then why not
go for the higher reward? Exactly.
Yeah, so it's really interesting to see how players like adapt their game plans
based on percentages, based on, you know.
Man, SchlimmShady is.
Oh my God, we take those.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is definitely a we take those.
Frenzy getting the first few percent here. That's big. I'd like to see a little bit more in the top platform utilization from Frenzy because it is a really difficult place for Dr. Mario to reach.
Why is that?
It's just he hasn't got a high jump.
Yeah,
you know, if you're up there, and you got the down air, which is threatening below. So good, but that SD's really punishing Frenzy here. You can see that. Like,
I also don't feel like Doc has a very good way to challenge top platform either.
Yeah.
Like not with any of his moves.
Yeah, especially not on this stage. Like, on the other stages more so, but.
Do you think like if you're gonna pick Dreamland or if you're gonna strike here, you're gonna have to be prepared to camp?
A little bit, but there's only so much you can really do. Because like dropping down from the top platform with lasers just puts a really tricky.
I loved Frenzy's corner pressure there, by the way.
Yeah.
It was really
wow, he still went forward to that. Very bold. Frenzy gets this kill here, like he's on
wow, that
judo waveland.
He's been trying to go out there and every single time he's been stumped for it pretty much.
I think he has the right idea, he's just not quite got the execution on it down.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think it's the idea, I do think it's the execution. He really wants to he needs to close it out. Not even wants to, he just has to. Oh, he tried to. Alright, I mean, what do you think of the moonwalk as a mix-up instead?
I don't think it's what he needed right there. I don't think it's what he needs to win the game, but...
He needs to figure out some way, there we go.
You want to get on the ledge just before the pills come so that you're just starting invincibility to go through it and then refresh afterwards. Big raw fair there. This is a real tall order for Frenzy, yeah.
He can still kind of make it back here probably, but it's a very hard, You're going to make it back, but you're probably getting edge guard. It's one of those.
Schlimm's going to get edge guard like 98 times out of 100, so. Take a sip here, wait a minute. But you know, you kind of have, you see a 1-0 there, and it looks strong for SchlimmShady, but you kind of have to think back to that SD right.
I was going to say, if you take into consideration the SD, that was a super, even if not Frenzy favorite game almost.
Yeah.
Went to last stock in spite of the SD.
Exactly, yeah. So I think hopefully he's going to have taken a second there. Got his head together. He's changed the stage. I think You know, I actually think this is quite a good stage for Doc in kind of against Falco. Like, I don't think Frenzy kind of knew that though.
Yeah.
When I was spoken to Eagle back when he was playing Doc.
He doesn't have a jump, by the way.
Yeah.
Now he does. Roll in, yes. Nice. That's a cradle take.
Yeah, Schlim didn't get the right sweet spot there. Bad look for him. There you go.
Clean and simple.
Yeah, looking much better for him. Frenzy's also got to kind of watch out because, you know, he dropped that first game. And he's also going to have to play on FD in the set, which is a really tricky one.
It's tough. Dog's punish game is devastating on FD.
Yeah. So it kind of makes it in that spot where, like, he really doesn't want to be dropping another game. Because, you know, if you think, not definitely going to lose the FD, but, like, chances are you're going to lose that, which means you don't have any more to drop.
You don't want double FD.
You know, you can't drop another one. Because that would be 3, you know, and then you're out. Like, so.
Frenzy's done such a better job of playing defense this game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think, like, the good starts of the match really helped him out there.
Yeah. Oh, and again, another side B spike.
That's big.
It is big. This is a huge lead.
Oh, yeah. And now, like, Frenzy can do what we were talking about before, where, you know, he just forces the tricky situations because of his percent and his stock lead.
The lack of platforms as well has meant that he's been able to get those down and up tilt combos that are so juicy on, the midweights, like Doc, Luigi, Mario, that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Oh my god.
He uses his hitbox there to trade.
Schlim really needs to find some way of... Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better. A lot better.
A lot better.
I mean, you can see that at home. You can see the score.
It's patently obvious.
But in his gameplay as well, you can see there's definitely a change.
He's playing a lot more confident.
Yeah.
He's swinging well. His spacing's just been better.
Yeah, he's not been trying to force it. And you can see Schlim's got the opposite effect. Shine off the top, not quite enough.
I like that up B. And another one.
Oh! Wow! Wow! Oh my lord.
Frenzy, mean mugging.
Yeah.
Doesn't even smile. That is how...
That's the message sent there.
That is a
right
message.
There.
This is what I mean about Frenzy's composure. He lost game 1 because of an SD, and he 4-stalks him game 2.
Yeah.
This could be a... Frenzy with a good composure.
Yeah, he's scary, man.
That's scary. That is a scary, scary, scary person to come up against.
I think it's going to be FD. Yeah, he's hovering over it.
There's no way it's not FD, right? Surely.
So, yeah. The chain grab, the main kind of thing that we're worried about here, you know, when you discuss the stage. Doc can do it to pretty much death, I think. Like, does make it tricky. But honestly, like, Falco still has good neutral on the stage.
Falco's
really
got
strong.
good neutral, and he's got great combos on the stage.
It gets harder at, like, mid-percent.
It gets harder, but, like, you still get, like, decent early pillars, I feel like. Or do you not think?
If you're there at, like, below 30, then when you shine them, like, if you jump up and down air, then they'll hit you before you hit them.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so you can't get, like, a really extended ones. So you see, he has to go for an up air there instead. Like, he still keeps the combo, kind of, or at least the pressure, but it's not quite as good as...
It's obviously not as good as the chain grab. My point is that Falco still has access to good combos on the stage. So it's not like Falco is going to be... He loses the punish game, but it's not like it's so overwhelming.
Yeah, it is. And, like, he's managed to just keep control of the pace of the game. And, like, you know, punish is only... Obviously, punish is really important, but if you don't get openings, then it doesn't count for shit. So
Oh, and the forward smash to boot.
Yeah. Goes up there, so trying to, you know, prevent the cape from messing him up, but obviously the forward smash is like the backup there from SchlimmShady.
To cover him up, maybe a drift option or something?
Oh, yeah.
Nice, sweet spot from Schlim.
Didn't think about the down B. Wanted to refresh the invincibility there, but looks like it should just be a matter of course here.
Nice tech.
Didn't want to be jumping into that. Bill. Oof. Just maybe a hint of impatience there with the 4 smashes from Frenzy dash attack.
No, tournament winner.
Yeah. Frenzy is like, he's really out hitboxing him, do you know what I mean? He's just using better moves in the better spacing.
I was going to say, I think Scrapping super favors Falco, but a huge combo from... Oh, no. Still, great percent from Schlim.
Yeah.
He's not happy. He's probably not happy with it, but he's not too upset with it either.
Yeah. As long as variations of combos where Frenzy DI'd in, but like I think it was actually the correct DI for him.
I think so.
Because like, it's better to just take a couple more up airs than to be sent off stage in that position. So.
Or like be caught holding away on like a forward smash.
Exactly, exactly. Oh, That dog there, right, gets stronger as it comes, as it stays out. The longer it's there, the stronger it is. So it gets him right at the very end, and that is the kill move that he wanted. Coin cancel out of shield there from SchlimmShady. A very good kind of get off me, get out of jail free card.
And with that, he's like picked up a lot of momentum, and this is a chance for him to even the game. What's he gonna?
Oh yeah, that's a big drop. He didn't want that.
No.
Could have taken the lead there. Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's so hilarious. You hear the whack noise of Dr. Mario, and then like a few minutes later, the attack actually comes out. Yes.
Oh, nice read. Good read.
He's got that
just
wall
playing
going on.
defense,
Yeah, you see it. But you know, it was really Schlimm who put himself in that corner. Like he respawned.
Yeah, and then ran there.
Exactly. You know, got to really be aware. Sometimes in melee, you're losing. You think, oh, how do I beat that? The answer is don't. You can't be in that situation. You know, you can't get out of it. It's not unfair. You have to just, you know, go a little bit outside the box, take a step back.
Suicide downer? No, it doesn't.
Takes it safe. Takes it safe. We got 2-1 here for Frenzy. Looking strong going into game 4.
Yeah.
Think he'll be FD again?
I'm not sure. I feel like if you don't feel confident in your FD punishes, I can see good reason to go into a different stage. Maybe a smaller stage. You haven't tried that yet. Yeah. Maybe that's a good shout. Because if you think, even if you think the FD game, sorry, the Dreamland game wasn't that close. If you think about it, well, it was close, but again, Frenzy SD. So maybe you want to go solo stage, but no, he goes back. I respect it. It's
so reliable.
It's objectively his best stage of the matchup.
Frenzy's doing a lot of work with his back air right now. Every time that Schlimm goes high, he's just like keeping him out of there with it.
I mean, the famed Falco back air up tilt wall has been proving.
Yeah, and his characters like these mid tiers, like Doc.
They really struggle against it. There we go. This is a chance.
He doesn't call out taking place, yeah. It's just one of those situations where, like, Frenzy's been so on the offensive for the last few games. It's like, how much information has Schlimm got to go on there, you know?
There's not.
Exactly, nothing. Like, you just guess it at that point.
It's one of the often understated factors of, like,
momentum.
Of momentum, yeah. It's like, that's an actual, like, discernible facet of momentum changing in games, right?
And, like, a lot of people, the standard is to go for a roll, because to cover a roll. Because it takes place kind of harder, you need to guess a bit more, commit a bit more.
Yeah.
Right, you know.
Alright. Schlimm just waits out, and then, you know, the low recovery ends up not working out for Frenzy. Yeah. Good stuff.
So Frenzy playing for the stage here, and that Schlimm's jump's gone,
and
that is it. Get punished for jumping in a big way here. Yeah. Nice little conversion there.
Great conversion.
Yeah, off.
Oh, no, you can't be dropping your chain grabs if this is your stage.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, the semi-spike of the back here nearly takes out Frenzy's stock.
Yeah, Schlimm's looking just not confident, you know, not in the same level that Frenzy is.
Frenzy's, every time he's hitting him, it's either getting good stage, or most of the time he's getting like a decent 3-hit combo.
The thing about these characters, like, who have really strong FDs, is like, you see that as like your stage, you know, you go there to win. So like when you go there and you don't win, it's like a really bad look. It's like not feeling comfortable in your own home, you know.
Exactly. Oh no.
So yeah, a little bit of a chain grab, but nothing, and he just up into him again. So brazen, like, he just does not care.
That's almost rude. That's almost rude.
But I think Elliot knows that it's actually kind of tricky. You can't move yourself that much in the air as Doc.
It's not that it's like
rubbish. It's
bad.
Not rubbish.
It's just rude.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, Schlimm maybe could have got grabbed there, but he isn't feeling confident enough for it.
Shield.
This is the combos. Yeah. Oh, goes to the down smash. I respect it. Oof.
Oh no, a little bit greedy there.
Frenzy takes back to the edge and rolls in, gets the stage.
Both players kind of playing a little sloppy here.
Oh! Yeah,
this is last stock shenanigans. Oh my god!
Cake turns him around, but the back air still gets him. Refresh. That's it. 3-1 for Frenzy. 3-1. Yes. I'm glad he allowed himself that, you know, like. He was like keeping it really tight together, you know, not letting his face show anything. And afterwards, he just got that. Yes.
I don't know if it was caught on camera, but Frenzy just lifted up his Lightning McQueen plushie.
Oh, nice.